Hello, my name is Thandile Pepeta and this is my presentation on my career plan. In 2016, I am currently a student studying towards my BTech, my Bachelor in Technology, at the Cape Peninsula University of Technology in Human Resource Management. Eventually, I would like to specialize in industrial relations, but that is in the near future. The experience that I have gained thus far was me taking part in experiential training. Now, experiential training was a module of our last year syllabus where you're a third year student and you get to be placed in an organization of the course that you are currently studying in, and I did mine at the Levi Strauss head office, and that is where I learned all the human resource functions. To mention a few, like how to do administration, like general administration, where you create employee files, you capture your leave forms, recruitment and selection, where I was doing conducting interviews and doing exit interviews, creating job specs as well. Project management, where I assisted in a project management, where industrial relations, where I was an observer in a disciplinary hearing as well. So those are just the few functions that I was exposed to. Now, by experiential training focuses on the theoretical work that we have done in class and how we apply it in the workplace. So by giving students a chance to do this, you get exposure. Not only do you get exposure, but you also, in the process, you are also learning of how different it is in the textbook as compared to in the workplace, because there are some aspects that you would find yourself questioning, but in the textbook they said they do this, and in the real life they do it in a similar way. It's still the same principle, but then it's just like in how the application, it's different. The skills that I currently have are teamwork. I'm a big teamwork advocate, where if you're working when you're working in a team, you need to apply yourself fully, because in order to obtain that goal that we all focused on, you need everyone to pull through. And also, although there are team dynamics involved, you learn to work through that, because as a student you would obviously meet students that are from foreign countries. We have language barriers as well, so by just finding that common ground and just looking at the bigger picture, you are able to attain that. And I have time management as well, because when you are a student, the student lifestyle and the work lifestyle is very different, and I learned that through experiential training, where simple things like waking up and being on time for work, whereas in class you could choose not to attend that class for that day. So it's just those disciplines as well, and completing your work on time, meeting deadline. Within meeting that deadline, making sure that the quality of work that one produces is really up to standard. And I'm a very big communicator as well. I believe in communication, analytical skills as well, because in order for you to produce good quality work, you need to be able to read through and analyze, and every detail you're making sure that it is up to standard, and being able to produce work that is of standard that you would not be ashamed to present, even if you are given an opportunity to. So I am very big on detail as well. Focusing on detail is key. The ideal job that I would like to have, firstly, I would like to start off as a generalist. Because as a generalist, you get exposure to every aspect of what HR is, and it gives you, and it does not limit you to being into one box that you would fit into. So being that's the ideal position that I would like to start off as, and then going forward, then I would like to move on to being in a managerial position, because I would like to become a specialist, like an industrial relations specialist. So in order for me to become a specialist, I need managerial experience as well. And the ideal environment I would like to find myself in is in an organizations where the organizational culture is very flexible and it's young. And by young, I don't mean 20-year-olds working in there, but it's innovative. They want new, fresh ideas as well to go in there. So I would like that kind of an organization to move into. And then I would like it to be decentralized, to speak openly with my superior. The organization is flexible. It allows change because times are changing, not only just in technology, but just in terms of trends and what is happening in the workplace as well. So if they are able to welcome change and embrace change, then that is the kind of organization that I would like to work for. Going into an organization, I would like to see more graduates um, getting I would like to see more graduates actually being employed, because there's nothing more frustrating than being qualified and not being able to find employment. So I am grateful for the learnership programs that are there, the graduate programs, the internships, because even they are a stepping stone to where we eventually want to be. And initially they give us experience, because all organizations need employees with experience, at least a year's experience. So being part of those programs then gives you that kind of experience. I would also like to travel, because be given a chance actually to travel, whether it's abroad or within the local sphere, because traveling allows you to broaden your mind and your senses. And by that I mean you get to interact with different people with different cultures. And me being a social person that I am, that would be more in my caliber as well, because once you meet different people, you get to even understand so psychologically how they think and how they do things culturally as well. So how someone applies something in their work could be because they're doing that because of how they were taught from a young age. So they bring in the cultural aspect into the workplace. So I would like to understand those kind of things as well, because you have to know, as an HR personnel, you're dealing with people, and people are diverse. And even in South Africa is very diverse. So meeting different people, think, think, th- trying to understand how they think. Those are the kind of things that I would like to be, because I believe that they will solve me in dealing with my problem-solving capabilities and thinking capabilities as well in the long run. So by doing this presentation and conducting the task, I've learned so many things about myself. I've learned how I need to to work on my weaknesses in order to sharpen my strength, because the strengths are initially the things that build you up. In terms of reevaluating the career that I want to go into, because sometimes we choose actually a career that we think is the right career for you because it looks good on paper, but having the practicality meaning experience of it, then that is where you start re-evaluating myself. So I am glad to say that I am in the right career, and I'm glad to have chosen to pursue human resources, to pursue a human resource in future, and to hope to grow in it too. And because human resource is very empowering, because is a very empowering department in an organization. Thank you very much.